Good day just for you crew, and welcome to Domik Nation. And Ken Domik Vlogs basically is what it is. Today I am finalizing the DVD orders for that dance recital that I shot last weekend. Tonight I have to go and shoot the behind the scenes or the rehearsal of another dance studio. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, I'm going to turn down my monitor so you guys can see it without it going overexposed. But please be cautious of emails like this. It's basically saying monetization disabled for no reason, gives you some explanation. I want you to click on this very big link. And I got 4 of them. So this one's to the gaming channel, this one's to the toy channel, game and game. So this, and every every email address is different. So that's the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. So all those emails are traps. So if you click on that, I'm not sure exactly what would happen. I don't ever want to know, but I just want to make sure you guys understand when you start a YouTube account and you get anything from YouTube, triple check the link or the URL or the email address where it's coming from. Never click on links, especially if it's your bank. I'm just giving you guys a huge warning. Never ever click on anything, no matter what it says. So the first time I ever got one of these, I panicked and I freaked out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, right? Because this is my life, guys. This is what I do for a living. So when I get a thing called monetization disabled for no reason, it's like, what? So I quickly go to my channel. This is what you have to do. And go to your channel and just check. Is all the little dollar signs showing that all your videos are still monetized? Yes, because this is like basically troll bait or whatever. It's just trying to get you to click on the link. I'm not sure what would happen. It might link you right into your own YouTube account, and then they can hack it from there, I guess. So please don't ever accept what an email says just because it's saying, you got, figure this problem out as quickly as possible. Anyway, so I got that email today. Wanted to make sure you guys understand, never ever click on a link just because an email says there's a problem. Again, especially with banks and stuff. My bank never ever sends me, the only thing my bank sends me is like, hey, your statement's ready. But I never ever click on the links in the stuff my bank sends me. I always go onto the internet, go into the thing with my security password, and then I do all my stuff through there. I never click on any links. So there you go. First lesson of the day. I finished my second cup of coffee. That's why I'm talking so fast. And yeah, I'm charging my battery for tonight, or batteries. These batteries are like $400 plus each. They're called IDX. One of them doesn't work very well. One of the problems with these batteries is if you put it on the camera, and ask any camera operator, because it's probably happened to them too. You're shooting, and you put the camera in the bag, and you let it sit there until the next time you use it, and then you realize you left it on, and you drain the battery. It's basically past the charge of the battery, and it actually wrecks the battery. So one of them was 2008 was when I bought it. One of them worked perfectly fine. Another thing too is when I use my camera, I have a special light that sits on top. It's like a sun gun kind of thing, and look at that, no shavy today. I'll shave later, especially when I go and do my job tonight. So when my light is on in the camera, it drains the battery because it's using the battery on the camera. So the LED lights that I got for shooting for you guys, I just realized I could just use them tonight. Just mount that to my camera, and I've got lights, and I've got 2 of them, or I can just bring one of them and both batteries, and then I'm all set, and I won't drain my battery, and it'll be able to last longer. It's only rehearsal, so I just shoot bits and pieces here and there all over the place to make sure I got as many kids in the video as possible, and away we go. So that's what I'm doing on this fine Wednesday morning. What are you doing? All right, guys, I am in full production mode. I finally finished printing off 80 disc labels. So I have to painstakingly put each label on each disc. We've got a disc 1, a disc 2, and that's what the case cover is going to look like. I put lots of pictures on the back from the show, obviously. So I have disc 1, disc 2. I put in disc 1 into here. Copied the print, or copied the disc to the hard drive that's inside this thing. These are all the discs I have to print. This is all disc 1, disc 2. So I'll start with disc 1, and basically I have to load each one. Just like this. It is fun stuff, people. So load them all up, and then once they're all loaded up, then I have to, it's been a while, mode over to copy compare. So it'll copy it and then it'll compare all the discs again to the original file to make sure there's no errors on it. And this thing is about 7 years old now. I used to print my discs with my eMac, and I had a DVD recorder player for the TV, but it also would copy a DVD, and then you could also make duplicates of it. So I'd have the eMac and the DVD duplicator doing 2 at a time, and it would take hours and hours and hours. This takes about 16 minutes. I just had to press go. And then I have to push a couple in because the doors are getting a little slow as time goes on. So takes about 16 to 20 minutes to burn 9, and then I throw them in the finished pile. I usually mark the top of the case. I'll mark a 1, mark a 2, and then whoever does the labeling knows which discs are which. Yeah, never screw that up. That's a bad thing. I remember hiring Ben to do it, or Megan, I can't remember which one. I'm not going to say which one. It was probably Ben. No, you know what? Actually, it was Megan. So when she was watching TV and she was doing all the stuff for me, and at the very end, she did it all. It was all boxed, ready to go, but she had 12 discs left over. 6 of disc 1, 6 of disc 2. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I counted them accurately instead of thinking, oh, maybe she didn't put them in the cases. So I got 6 phone calls of people saying my discs, or I got my DVD, but there's no discs in them. And out of the 6 people, all six people were laughed about it. And once I also told them that I hired my daughter, and she was probably like 8 or 9 at the time, and she just missed because she was distracted. Anyway, so there's a little story for you, and this is what I do. I only do 4 recitals a year now. I used to do 11, but I got rid of the really small studios because I put just as much work into a big studio as I do into the small studio, but it takes just as much time, except obviously the production of it. So there was one studio I did, I shot 4 hours of video, came back, edited it all, built the DVD, and they only sold 11 DVDs. So you get rid of those ones. They're not worth doing. It's a lot of time and money when you could be doing a bigger studio. So I've kept the 3 biggest studios that I have, and they're the ones that make all the money, so they get a better product, I guess you can say, because I put more time and effort into these ones because I make more money. It's just the way it goes. All right, so I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Oh, I'm emptying. So this is my 3 terabyte drive that I have now. This is my 1 gig drive that I bought when I was in New York, because I was running out of disk space on the computer. So I'm going to keep that empty, and that's kind of going to be in my laptop bag, and that's where I'm going to keep that thing, just because this is the second time or third time that I've been somewhere where I started slowly running out of space on the hard drive of my computer laptop. So now I'm going to have that in there, so I'll have an extra gig of space. And yeah, man, that's just life, and I don't know where I was going with that. There was nothing. I was just telling you what I was up to. Let's move on. And we're back. I also wanted to tell you that I used to print all the case covers myself, and I have to print them on 11, I guess, legal size paper, so 8.5 by 14, and then painstakingly cut them to fit into the case covers. And I got to the point where I could cut about 15 at a time with little error or no error whatsoever. But then, and it would just take hours, and it would kill. The cost of ink, as you guys know, is really expensive. And when I did that, my printer would only last. Again, I used to do 11 studios, so it was a lot of printing. It just killed my time. So now I build my case cover. I send it up to Barrie to Staples. They print it on a super amazing printer, better than any printer that I've ever owned. The quality is just superb. They print all of them off. They cut them for $1. They cut like 80. No matter how many you have, how many labels, whatever, case covers, if that's $1, they'll cut them all. As long as it's got the crop marks, you're good to go. So I send it up there, they cut it, they crop it. So I just go up there, shoot a video, grab my stuff, come back, and they're already done. And I just pay Megan or Ben to put them into the case covers if they're not busy. So streamline your production by using Staples. As you can see, I'm gonna go for a bike ride. We're almost finished. I'm gonna turn this over. Almost done. I got 3 more. Well, there's 1 in there, 3 more to go. And at least that job will be done. I guess I'll just let you know what it's like crazy windy out there, so the bike ride's gonna kind of suck. It's good when it's with you, and that's what I like to do there and back again, because then you get, I like going against the wind there and then having the wind on my back on the way back. So we'll see how that goes. Let's do it and see how many calories we can burn. Well, I'm back already. I only did like 3.58 kilometers. I only burned 96 calories, but it started to pour on me. I didn't feel like getting too wet. And so there goes that ride for today. I should have gone like an hour earlier. That would have been the smart thing to do. Oh, look at this. Now the sun is out. What in the hell is going on? But you see that black cloud up there? Not good. That's tornado weather right there. No, it's not. It could be. I don't know. I'm not a weather guy. Are you? All right, guys, it's time for happy birthday shout outs, and today is Wednesday, May 27th, so it's Diana, and then Isia, so I-S-A-I with a little feet on the I, Corey, Fabio, Ken, awesome name, Ken, Garrett, and Steven. Happy birthday, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you on today, the 27th. Go figure. That's awesome. All right, guys, have a great day. Don't forget to tell me what you guys like for your birthday dinner. Bye.